Hello everybody and welcome to another video. And now in today's video we're going to be feeding my fish vegetables. Now my particular vegetable choice is a cucumber. Now I know I did feel a bit dodgy going to the shop and buying these. I actually bought two. So yeah, I just kind of went through self-scan so I didn't get any dirty looks because it's the only thing I bought. So yeah, I'm going to be feeding them cucumber. Now I'm going to show you how to prepare it and how to actually feed it to your fish. And there are a few reasons why cucumbers or vegetables are a good choice for feeding your fish. You can also feed them broccoli. Now I know broccoli is a bit more fiddly with the bobbly bits that look like little trees, but if you chop the bobbly bits off and you're left with the stalks and the stems, so just the hard bits, your plex will love them. Suckerfish, plex, if you put them in there, they'll munch on that till their heart's content. But today it's all about the cucumber. So let's go on with it. Okay, so first and simple, you want to chop the ends off, because your fish will find it hard to get through the actual skin of the cucumber, and they like the fleshy part inside. So I'm going to take off the plastic wrapper. There we go. Right, so chop off both the ends, and you can eat them if you want. And basically just chop it up into sort of say a centimetre thickness, maybe a bit less. Rings, medallions, what you want to call them. This increases the surface area that the fish can actually get to. So for instance, they can now get to the fleshy part on this side and on that side as well. And you'll find when they're eating it, they'll eat it from the inside out, and you'll just be left with the skin and some harder bit of the fleshy bit inside. And when it gets to that stage, you want to take it out, otherwise it's just going to rot away and it will pollute your water. So that's when you want to take it out. And by then the fish will be nice and full. Chop, 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 chop. Always wanted to be a chef. Not a sushi chef, but sushi's quite tasty though. I didn't say that, don't tell my fishies. So there we go. Now, this is not something you really want to give your fish every day if you've only got one pellet or a few snails and stuff, because snails will love this as well. You want to kind of give it to them once a week, maybe twice a week. Now, so you can see here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23. So that's about 23 weeks worth of food, maybe a little less if you're feeding more frequently. Now that's going to go off, so you want to somehow preserve it. Now I came up with an idea, well I didn't come up with it, but there's a good idea where if you get a Ziploc bag and put them in the freezer, then you can just take them out willy-nilly and feed them to your fish. So there, I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so here's a Ziploc bag, and you'll need some grease-proof paper, and that's so you can do several layers inside, and it will stop them freezing and sticking together, so you don't have to bash them apart. So just fill up the bag, lay them flat, nice, neat order, and then you can fit more in. So there you go, that's one layer done. Now put the greaseproof paper in on top of that. Like so. And then simply pile them on top of each other again. And zip it up, try and squeeze most of the air out, and voila, that is ready for the freezer. Bing! Here's one I actually made earlier. I've got it out of the freezer. Now, as you can see, just undo it, take one out, and oh, sticky, cold. And then all you want to do is defrost it in some water for a minute or something, and then it will be unfrozen and you can put it into your fish tank. Voila! Here is a slice of cucumber. And it is rock hard because it's just come out of the freezer. Here is a lead weight that you can get off bundles of plants bought from a shop. It's good to keep hold of them, I always do. They always come in handy at some point. And this is a prime example of where it comes in handy. Now your cucumber is rock hard, so you won't be able to actually get the lead sheet through. Jump, 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 jump! Oh no! Please do not try to heat up the lead with a naked flame, because this will actually melt the lead and produce toxic fumes. Simply run the cucumber under some lukewarm water for a minute at most, and that will easily defrost it. Already it's gone soft after this few seconds. This will enable the lead to pass through it with ease, as though it had never been frozen. And then just bend it round at the end so it doesn't fall out, and that will help the vegetable sink to the bottom and stay there without floating up or being moved around too much. All sorts of fish eat plant matter, even carnivorous fish, as they would sometimes eat the algae off of plants in the wild. If you only feed them meaty foods, then they might start to develop nutritional defects due to the lack of fibre in their diet. Carnivores aside, omnivores and herbivores will love these little treats, as you can see in these clips. Because of the high fibre content of vegetables, it can actually prevent constipation for your fish. Little fun fact there. Now some people boil their veg before feeding it to their fish. I have found that you don't really need to do this with cucumber. Green peas are also a favourite amongst fish keepers, though you might actually want to boil these up first and then remove the skin so smaller fish and even fry do not choke on them. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you found it useful, and I hope your fish also enjoy their nice vegetable snacks. Bye bye for now.